have Emperor Julius here. This is the first batch they've done. It's 8.8% alcohol, so it might be their strongest IPA of all. And it was canned exactly a week ago. And they're saying it's, you know, the epitome of all the Julius everything. They've been doing a lot of different offshoots of Julius. They just released a Julie-ish, a lower alcohol one, Julius one. Like, I don't know really what this beer has to do with Julius. I mean, it probably has similar malt bill and similar hops, but it's so much bigger, 8.8% alcohol. I like King Julius and King Julius a lot. The King Julius I had on tap I think was better than the can batch I got a while ago. But opening that up, I'm smelling it already, and I guess the hallmark of the Julius series is really, to me, nice and hazy, kind of a darker color, nice big white head, but creamsicle, bordering on banana, melon sort of stuff. And we'll see if this, you know, carries the flag, carries the torch of Julius. And it looks really nice. And we got some planes flying around here. But that is, yeah, a little bit, oh no, I guess it looks a lot like King Julius. It's very hazy. Not, you know, dark amber or anything, maybe a little bit of a dark gold, but really good looking head for such a big, hazy, hoppy beer. They don't say that it's like the biggest malt bill or the biggest hop bill. I think it's just supposed to be, you know, big, but all make sense and be refined and balanced in the way that they think a Julius beer should be. Yep, that smells really good. They say orange, starburst, melon, high chews, don't know high chews, and overripe mango. Yeah, maybe it's not as much creamsicle as like King Julius. But it still has that magical vanilla quality that can coax out a Citra. And a lot of breweries can do that, but I really like how they do it at Treehouse. Not noticing any booze. And the mango is in there. It's a little bit sugary. But yeah, just all sorts of orange juice, orange starburst for sure. Yeah, just like every kind of orange you can imagine. I guess I didn't get a good shot there. And the head is still sticking around though, it's a little hot and humid. Whew. It's got a bit of a bite for sure. This might be the most bitter of the Julius family, which would make sense. Maybe there's a little bit of a hop burn, but it fades pretty quickly. It's not burning the throat, but there's definitely some old-fashioned alpha acid bitterness in here, and it fades away pretty easy to drink after just that first sip. But it's much sharper and spicier in the flavor. I mean, it doesn't get quite incensey or anything. It feels pretty big and soft, but it's not ultra fluffy, creamy, velvety like some of their beers. It's real good, but I guess if you just want the biggest Julius impact dank juice bomb, it's not super dank. I mean, there's a little bit of that in there, a little green. And now I can smell a little bit of booze, definitely warming up the back of my throat and my tongue too. My tongue was like, ooh, do you just have a strong cocktail sip? Yeah, that gives you an impact for sure. You don't need to drink this whole thing. It would be impossible to chug this whole thing. I'm gonna try to maybe save a can at least a month and see what happens, because it is a bit sharp and hot right now. Not to a fault though. It's not like flaws or anything, because a lot of times if I have a fresh double IPA and there's some kind of medicinal thing happening, you hope it'll age out and get mellower, but a lot of time you just lose all the fresh hop fruitiness and then the off flavors remain. I don't think there are any actual off flavors in here. It's just because it's so fresh and so so intense. Yeah, they say it stands tall alongside very hazy at the top of their treehouse family tree. I didn't. That's like the one that I did not have, is very hazy. Maybe I'll get it soon. Yeah, it's like a really good screwdriver. It doesn't. I'm not getting a whole bunch of other like tropical flavors. It's really just focused on orange and kind of mango, but mango I feel is sweeter and juicier. This is not. This is definitely a big in-your-face beer experience. It does taste like actual hops. It actually, now it's reminding me a bit of some of Trillium's more intense beers, like the Headroom series. Honestly, in a little bit, it's not. It takes a while for the intensity to build up in your mouth. It's not like some of Trillium's beers where like right off the bat hop burn too much. This is starting to be a little taxing on the palate, honestly. A great one to share. It's got the intensity of a triple IPA without the huge booze and sweetness that a lot of triple IPAs have. But I think I like I like King Triple J Julius, more. I like probably Juice Machine. And some batches of Very Good Green have been great. But I just generally don't like the stronger IPAs. I don't. Well, once things get above 8.5, I really start to notice the booze, and it affects the flavor, and it makes it seem like it's a different product. So that might be just me a little bit, but I know some people have said this is kind of a hype trained beer, and some people are wondering why they made it. Yeah, why do they keep just making the same brands? They do all these curiosities and things, and then they just keep making all these different Juliuses. Are they going to do an Emperor Julius? That seemed like it would be ridiculous, but who knows? But I can't really give this more than like a 4.5, honestly. The smell is the best part, and it still smells real good. But I guess that's all. Bye bye.